Ho! What ho, darlings! It's time for a new LP! Are you excited? I'm excited. Yes, we're going to be playing Sheep, Dog and Wolf in this series of vids. Now, what's that, I hear you ask? Well, it's a bit of a surprise. This game is surprising on many counts. You saw previously, obviously, that it was for the PlayStation 1. But more unusually, as you're just about to see, is that it has the involvement of... Yeah, Warner Brothers. The old Looney Tunes malarkey. It's one of those games. Alongside Bugs Bunny Lost in Time and Bugs Bunny and Taz. What whole... Oh, no. I just got lost in the moment there. Yeah, never heard of these people. But yeah, look, that's our protagonist. And there's a sheep in our fork and a dog in our knife. Because the sheep and the wolf and the dog. Title! But yeah, one thing that I should probably state from the outset for this is that this game is very hard. It's very hard indeed, despite being sort of ages 3+ on the box. Yeah, this is among some of the hardest games that I own, harder than many games which are pitched at 18+-year-olds. So that's supposed to be Big Ben in the middle of a swamp for the England. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, what we're about to get is a kind of expositionary cutscene which lays out the entire premise for the game. Then following that, we get one of the most exhaustive tutorial levels I've ever played, and it's completely necessary. Can I overwrite this? Yes, I do. Good. But yeah, exhaustive exposition and exhaustive tutorial, plus more teaching in the later levels, is completely necessary in this game, because unless it's just me being incompetent, I think this game is really hard. So, well, we'll see what we're about to see, and I shall try not to talk over the important bits, because otherwise you might be a bit confused. This game is going to be a bit confusing at times. Of course, it'll be pretty funky. Bow, bow. Bing, bing. But yeah, look, there's the sheep, there's the dog. Now where is the wolf, I hear you cry? This is introducing you to the dramatis personae, if you will, including yon clock over there, whose significance will become apparent in due course. Ooh. Did this game come out before or after The Matrix? Ooh. But yes, could this be a demonstration of the gameplay that the player is about to take part in? I'm not saying a thing. I'm not spoiling the surprise. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the visuals, this is very in fitting with the old Looney Tunes. People held up the Simpsons game for the PS3 as being a great example of a cartoon being transitioned to the 3D medium. But as far as I'm concerned, that was done as well, if not better, by these Looney Tunes PlayStation 1 games. So, put that in your pipe and smoke it. Hey. Oh, check out the polygons on that thing. That must have cost a pretty penny. But yes, who could it be? With orange feet? And with proper voice acting from the original character? It is!
Hello, and welcome to the Sheep, Dog and Wolf Show, or as I like to call it, Who Wants to Be a Sheep Stealer?
It's the actual guy.
All you gotta do is relax and play the game. I gotta use this gig to catapult me to superstardom. Now, the aim of our game is simple: to steal sheep.
I forgot to mention, grab yourself a pen and paper if necessary, because, yeah, this game is about to explain a whole load of stuff. Using, if you will, the most convincing scrolling background ever.
Go through a series of levels. At each of those levels, you will have to steal a sheep from Sam Sheepdog and put it in the goal. If you succeed, you may proceed to the next challenge, and so on, until you finally steal the entire flock. But, and this is a big but, the sheep must be intact at the end of each level. You'll be disqualified if any of these sheep are missing so much as a thread of wool. Have I made myself perfectly clear?
Seriously, modern games are doing it wrong. Rather than, like, organic learning experience, they should just tell the player everything at the start of the game and expect them to remember it all. Oh, I'm talking over him.
This is your big chance, and you don't want to blow it. Besides, I'm the one who explained this game to you, and if you don't do well, how's that gonna make me look? Not so good, that's how. So go ahead, practice.
I also like how they're able to roll the entire credits for the game just over the introductory cutscene. You know, proper old movie style. It's good. But yeah, that's a map for the tutorial level, which we're about to have. And it's quite useful, in fact, being given these maps, because the later levels can be quite complicated. Complicated, though, in relation to what gameplay, I shan't say, because that'll be a surprise. Let's see how long it takes for you to twig it. Anyway, grab the controller. As they fire up the funk, let's get down to some gameplay. Do 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 do. I think you'll find I in fact chose this game to play solely on the basis of the funk. You just can't stop the funk. But yeah, let's talk to some billboards. Yeah, they're not kidding. This game can properly stress you out if you're banging your head against the wall trying to get past it. Oh, I can move incredibly slowly if I want to. Let's do that. Anticipation building as we get to the next billboard. Well, my answer is yes, but let's see what happens if I click no. Well, that would sure convince anyone who didn't want to play. Bludgeoning! I guess that's another thing that modern games are just doing when they're not bludgeoning the player for not taking as much advantage of them as they should be. Yes. Start across the white line. This seems like a relatively straightforward task. I foresee no problems. This is all terribly important, by the way, because it's making sure the player knows they're going to die an awful lot in this. So just getting all of that, oh, I'm going to do a no-death challenge of this game stuff out of the way pretty early. But yes. Now we're literally going to be told all the controls. Well, most of the controls. Starting with the basics.
First things first, how to use the camera.
Whee! Oh.
I'm right behind you. Just use the L2 and R2 buttons to
Well,
move.
I think you will find, daffy old chap, that because I'm playing this on a fancy analog controller, I can just use the analog stick and swim each other. There you are! Ha ha! Oh, I'm full of beans. Possibly something else, I don't know.
Just the inside view button pressed down.
Oh. Now he's hiding. Where is he to be found? Yes, the entirety of this gameplay is in fact hide and seek. Let's see what we can do. Oh, you know what up there? Oh, there's something there. And haha! I have found him! Doom!
Bub, these commands will come in handy if you want to look around.
Yes, if you want to see what on earth you're doing in this game, you might want to be able to use the camera properly. It's fair enough, I suppose.
If you want to follow me, and who wouldn't, use the jump button and just do what I'm doing.
Yes, now we have to learn to jump. Whee! Oh, it's a big one. Can we make it? Can we make it? Woohoo! Oh yes, we can!
If you want to jump higher,
Oh,
press the
well,
button
who
a
doesn't want to
second
jump higher?
time when you are at the highest point of your jump. Works like a charm.
Oh, well, I think you can, in fact, double jump just at any point in your jump. Of course, if you want to get as high as possible, then you have to do it then. So let's see what we can do. Hey! Triumph! And oh, this is a big gap. Whoop, get a bit of a run up and whoop, boom.
Might I also suggest you use the jump button to take a flying leap?
Okay, that doesn't sound too hard. Let's actually no, I want to fall down and we'll see what happens. Whee! That. Classic homage. And oh. Oh, trigger a little extra cutscene. It's nice, didn't know about that.
Oh, I do crack myself up. Seriously, though, if you want to be good at this game, you'll have to use the old noggin. Come on.
How would my noggin have helped me not fall down that gap there? I mean, he's not wrong. This game is definitely very noggin heavy, but I'm slightly confused as to the timing of that advice or response it's coming from. Well, we dodged something at least. But yeah, the controls for this game are mostly pretty standard, except that it has awesome running mechanics. You think of another game that has running mechanics as cool as these, and I will pout because my childhood would have been ruined. Ruined, I say. Yeah, remember how they did all that running in what's that one? You know, with the Roadrunner and that guy. And how they would always run. Literally all the time running was their thing. Yeah, you can do that. With hyper speed! Oh, Nelly. But I'm wondering if this game was just inspired by those particular cartoons. Because you'll see in a sec from the gameplay why that might be the case. So you can run across gaps and all there's Roadrunner. Let's catch up. Come on. Mashing the circle button for greater speed. Oh. Oh, again, very classic. Can we make it though? Can we make it? Yes, we can. Woohoo! Triumph.
I knew you could do it. You'll probably be able to challenge Roadrunner later in the game if you're up for it.
Hang on. Challenge Roadrunner. I don't remember a time trial mode in this game. That is a very cryptic statement. I'm gonna that and then just move on. But those are just basic controls. Now I think we're about to get told a bit more about the gameplay. If you didn't gather from the cutscene, our task for every level is to steal a sheep. But obviously it's not quite as easy as all that. So you have to do stuff.
Jump on the first seesaw, and the big rock will throw you to the other side. Then jump on the second seesaw to launch the little rock towards the button so that the gate remains open. Confused yet? Me too. Woohoo!
I like how the game just has to spell out basically exactly what it is you have to do. And even when it does so, there's still room for failure. Anyway, let's follow simple instructions and whoop, boom. But yeah, what it's really doing is teaching you a few of the puzzle building blocks, which may be necessary for overcoming future obstacles. Because I think I might have just given the game away. This game is quite puzzly, and interacting with the environment and doing stuff is sort of the way to solve these puzzles. Get yourself your sheep.
Listen, if you want to get sheep and make a plan, you have to use your
Make plans, indeed. Honestly, this game is one of these things where it might in fact be easier to get a pen and paper and write out what you're going to do before you do it, so that you don't fumble around. Just write yourself a series of step-by-step instructions.
If you want to know in which letterbox you have to order a specific object, select it in your inventory, and a red circle will appear around the letterbox, which means it's yours. The objects drawn in one.
Yeah, in addition to things lying around in the environment, you have to get stuff, but you don't always get it at the start of the level, so you have to go get things from within the level.
And if that's not enough,
so I mean, you can imagine how some of these levels are going to play out. You have to go around the level, grab stuff, assemble your tools, make a plan, and then nick your sheep and make your escape. Because of course we have yet to be introduced to the main obstacle in this game. which will happen, I think, in the next level. For now, let's be told more instructions, and play around with awesome things that are, in every way, completely easy to control. They're definitely not going to kill me. So, been nice knowing you YouTubers. Let's mute our maker. Oh, whoops. That was not meant to happen. Let's try it again. There we go. Press the right buttons this time, shall we? Oh. There we go. Oh yeah! Rocket power! Spyro the Dragon, eat your heart out. This doesn't seem too hard to control that. Whoop! Yeah, I was about to say this game doesn't seem too hard to control. Personally, it isn't. Whoop! Ow! Oh, I see. Red meter is damage. Let's not crank that one up too much. See, regenerating health meter, the bane of modern gaming. Woo!
Hey, good for you! Don't forget that to finish each level, you must be in the goal with the sheep. In fact, you have to both be in the goal, or the challenge doesn't count. And that would be despicable.
Yeah, this, I say, lots of tutorial stuff to take in. And even when it tells you it in exhausting detail, it'll still be thingy. I'm going to call this video a day here, so that at the start of the next video, we'll put the sheep in the circle. In proper Con Air style. and we'll move on to whatever delights the game has in store for us next. So, hope you enjoy the rest of these videos for this game. And until next time, toodles.